Nicki Minaj just released one of the worst diss tracks ever. And granted, that has been said about a lot of diss songs, but in this scenario, I think it's very highly agreeable. I'm not even joking or over-exaggerating. It's quite possibly the worst diss track ever released by an A-list artist that I've heard during my lifetime. As many of you know, for the past few days, Nicki has been going on intense social media rants, slandering Megan Thee Stallion, ranging from slut-shaming, which is ironic coming from someone named Nicki Minaj, but that's a story for another day. The insults also included Megan's career, her deceased mother, and her being shot. She did everything from tweets to podcasts to Instagram lives, all surrounding Megan Thee Stallion, which gave many online users and even fans fatigue. The so-called queen of rap airing her grievances on every platform besides the one that rappers have traditionally done, which is a song, a diss track. I think it's important to mention that in Megan Thee Stallion's song, His, Megan did not even say a name, she simply mentioned Megan's Law, which would ultimately be categorized as a subliminal diss. But this one line sent Nicki spiraling, even going as far to admit that she had 5 songs lined up for Megan Thee Stallion in her vault, a beef she had very clearly anticipated, and only seemed to get more aggravated and angry the more Megan did not respond on social media. Which is funny because Nicki has a history of using this exact tactic. Many times, particularly in the beginning stages of her career, she would diss but never say names, even outright denying that blatant diss tracks such as Roman's Revenge was a diss towards Lil' Kim, until ultimately admitting it over a decade later. Nicki also got upset that people branded Bigfoot, the song about Megan, as a diss track, although it is a diss track in every sense of the word and tradition. By hearing the end product, it's easy to see why she was hesitant to call it a diss track. It's a bad one. It's not coherent, it's not tough, it doesn't exude raw, powerful conflict, it's gimmicky, unfocused, and truly all over the place. Like it is just a messy effort of a song. And more than anything, Nicki recycles every single thing she said in her tweets over the past few days into very bad song form. It's as if she premeditated her tweets, or either thought her rants were so genius she had to put them in song form. But instead of a great song, the song comes across the exact way it did on Twitter. Completely unhinged, and not in a thrilling, strangely alluring, and admirable way, which she has been so good at in the past, but in a "this is so shockingly bad, I cannot believe someone of her stature and experience released this type of song." Even the beat sounds wonky and cheap, and lacks any sort of punch. In Nicki's flows, one thing that she usually excels at is all over the place and even off beat at times. Then by the end of the song, she makes chants about Megan's deceased mother before it turns into a rant-filled ASMR audio. There are several points throughout this song which legitimately made me question if Nicki was even in her right frame of mind while recording this. It's not her normal animation tactics or playfulness. It sounds like someone going through some type of episode, especially the whispery rant towards the end. It is truly bizarre, and for that matter, bad. The lyrical content isn't even worth dissecting. It is verbatim most of her tweets over the past few days. This might be one of the rarest incidents in music history where someone may come out on top of a musical beef by simply saying one line, not responding, and moreover, not even saying a name. I think if anything, this song proved that Nicki needs to get back on her good foot, because this song was not it. And ultimately, I think goes down as one of the worst songs she has ever released, if not the worst.